2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Valspar Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. Luke Hilby alongside Rich Beam, and Rich, this player's been playing some impressive golf. They've got the lead, they're where they want to be, but what should be their mindset going into this round?
Well, hopefully it's not on the chasing pack, because the chasing pack is filled with some big names. So they're going to have to really bear down, focus on the task at hand. They've got to sit there and keep their emotions to themselves and not get wrapped up in everybody else around them.
Can't wait to see what unfolds. And let's see what he can do here today.
Nicely done.
Time for the second shot into the first. Going with the 5-wood. Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. And he's hit that inside the range. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet.
Just didn't drop. Maybe some time on the practice green wouldn't hurt. And here we are with their 4th. Super shot, that.
Nicely done. Great chip.
Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
Yeah, Seve would be envious of this one. What a chip in.
And now -7 for the event. Time to tee off at the 2nd.
Downhill tee shot. You want to keep your tee shot out to the right as best you can to take out the trees that hug the left-hand side. Green sits well above the player's second shot. They won't see how close they hit it from the fairway.
Quality shot, that one. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
He's got roughly 105 yards here.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. This looks to be heading to the green. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. Let's go to Jon Rahm.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Let's return to live play now. There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
An important par save.
Ouch, that hurts. A bogey putt awaits. That was a gallant attempt. This next putt's for a Barney Rubble. Well, an untimely double by our leader, and the rest of the field's eyes have lit up. A chance to bounce back here. Moving down the leaderboard after that hole. Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test. Not sure if they got that one flush. This might not find the fairway. That makes its way to the first cut. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
Yeah, this is lovely.
Oh, that's a lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the third. Fair effort that. Good birdie. He's currently tied for first. Let's see what happens here on the fourth.
This is a challenging par 3, no doubt about it, Luke. This green pitches from right to left and from front to back, making it almost impossible to get it super close unless you have a perfect number into this par 3.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
Well, I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be nervous playing Jon Rahm, but it doesn't appear that way after this approach shot.
Here's Jon Rahm. Oh my, how about that for a par?
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. Oh, so close. Yeah, it's just about 3 feet away. Looking good. And after that hole, he's no longer sharing top spot. He's at the summit all alone. Teeing off here at the 5th. And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. Second shot here on the 5th. Nicely done. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
And from about 105 yards,
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
they've decided to club up.
Nicely done. We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And down she goes, the long-range bomb.
Oh yeah, that's huge. Oh, that celebration, that's a little spicy. I don't know if these two are going to be talking now.
This putt coming up is for birdie. Like the look of this one. And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more.
This is probably the hardest fairway to hit on the PGA Tour, Luke. This fairway cambers from right to left at a pretty good clip. And unless you work your tee shot from left to right, a high, soft shot, you're not going to find the fairway. This is almost impossible. The second shot will be from an awkward stance where the ball is above you or below you to a green that's perched a little bit above the players. Thankfully, though, it's a very flat green.
Good looking shot this. Sitting at 7 under, currently in the lead. And choosing the 8-iron here. That's going right. A little off the mark on that approach shot.
Not too sure what happened there. That's a very uncharacteristic mistake.
Ooh, that almost went down. If he makes this, he'll save his par.
Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. Now 2 shots up after that one. Teeing off here at the 7th. That's a touch of the Freddie Couples rhythm right there. Playing this one about 130 yards out. He's got a 2-stroke buffer. Going with the 8-iron here. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can 2-putt that for sure. Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt.
Little birdie look in here.
Oh, you know you want to.
That's frustrating. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. Let's go to Jon Rahm.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
This one is all over it.
Oh, Rich, how good is that? That's incredible.
Oh, beautiful touch there from just off the green. Nicely done.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. We have a par 3 on this one.
Looks like this one might be in the bunker.
That was a bit of a miscue.
The fade didn't come to their aid.
Getting ready to play their third. Currently leading by 2. Yeah, that's a touch of class. Terrific little chip.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Yeah, I can understand if you're disappointed by the bogey, but here's an opportunity to bounce back. That's nicely done. Playing from around 110 yards out. Currently tied for the lead. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one. Starting to look really good.
And back to the course with the live action. Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones, right on 8 feet.
Looking good so far.
That's the way to bounce back. Good way to make up for the bogey at the last. And that will take him to 7 under. And with that hole behind us, they're currently in the lead with Tiger Woods in second place. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one.
Straight down the hill these tee shots go. That bunker down the left-hand side should see a fair bit of action. If you leave it out to the right-hand side, there's some trees that are overhanging and will block out your second shot. This green tilts pretty good from back to front.
Rich, considering everything that's been said about the great Tiger Woods throughout his entire career, it almost seems superfluous to add anything more to it. But what that man has meant to the game, and again, to people like yourself who have gone on to win major championships as well.
Yeah, I would think what Tiger has brought to the game is just he changed the perception of the game as it being kind of an old man sport, and all of a sudden he's out there winning and fist pumping and getting the crowds fired up and everybody into the game. It just kind of changed the entire complexion of it. No longer do you have these old guys that are dressed poorly with big beer bellies, and all of a sudden, you got guys that are young and wearing these tight-fitting clothes, going into the gym and treating it more like a business instead of just a sport. He really changed the entire dynamic of the game, the landscape of what it takes to become a great player. And everybody else was just kind of sitting there in awe going, well, how does he do this? Well, it's almost like he had a plan, a master plan to go out there and listen, I'm going to dominate by being physically better, mentally better, and I'm just going to steamroll these guys. And when he first started doing that, everybody's kind of looking back going, okay, he's taking this seriously. Maybe I need to start taking it seriously too, right? So it's just one of those things that came along that nobody knew what to really expect of him. But he told us right away, listen, I expect to win every single week out there, and sure enough, that's what he did.
It may not seem like it, but I think he'll be happy with that from that lie.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
It's on a great line. Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. Checking the scoreboard now, and this player is currently sitting in a tie for the lead with Tiger Woods. Here we have a par 5. Is it time to get after it or play it safe? That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff. Here we have the second shot into the 11th. Yeah, this is the stuff we love, getting after this par 5 in 2.
Two big hits there, knocking in on this par 5 and 2.
It's tracking. Oh, well hold for eagle. Let's go to Jon Rahm.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Let's catch up with Jon Rahm. Wow, what a save.
Out of the rough, into the hole. Thank you very much.
Our current leader is up by 3 shots. We have a par 4 on this one.
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, you're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Time for the second shot at the 12th. That's a terrific shot and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the 12th.
Rolling end to end, this is looking nice.
Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. He sits in first position. Let's see what happens here on the 13th hole, shall we?
Luke, I've never seen a green in golf repel more golf balls than the 13th here at Innisbrook. It's like it's made out of Gore-Tex. Golf balls just don't stay on it. It is really one of the hardest shots at this Innisbrook golf course.
Opting for the 5-iron. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Terrific shot. Who could have thought you'd hole it? This would be a great up and down. Well, that's an impressive little chip.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Just a short putt remaining here. And just now, it's Tiger Woods coming off a birdie at the last. And it moves him to within just 2 strokes of top spot. Looking at a par 5 here.
Only the biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in two, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The third shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep bunker over on the left-hand side. You find the fairway with your second shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your third in there close.
Great shot. Look out world was his statement when he came out onto the Pro Tour. And we look back in the greatness in sports, right across all sport in the world. Has one player or one athlete had a greater impact on their sport more than Tiger Woods did for golf?
I hate to say no, because I also look back at the sport, Luke, when Arnold Palmer came through. Good-looking fella, and just kind of came from a blue-collar background. And I kind of think that Arnold Palmer paved the way for a Tiger Woods then go out and dominate, because golf was already on the radar. It just wasn't nearly as much on the radar as it is now because of Tiger. But I think because of what Arnold Palmer did, he set the groundwork for all of this. But in saying that, in the modern era, in the modern game, to be fair, and you look at every sport across the books, and I don't care whether you're talking about, you know, Tom Brady, LeBron James right now, I don't think you have a bigger player globally, with the exception of maybe Messi or Ronaldo, than Tiger Woods. I just think that from a global standpoint, Tiger Woods, whenever he shows his face anywhere, people lose their minds. Like, grown men lose their minds if they get a glimpse of Tiger Woods from 50 yards away. I've seen it before, Luke, and I'll see it again, but it never seems to amaze me, baffle me, make me giggle a little bit. Like, holy cow, this guy's Elvis. He's Elvis Presley. I mean, because Elvis was the biggest guy in the world as far as I could tell. It's mind-boggling how big Tiger Woods is in this game, and continues to be, and will forever be.
Playing their fourth shot. He's got a two-stroke buffer. Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. This one's online. The old-fashioned hammer hands. That'll ruin any putter's stats. Here's their sixth shot. Currently leading by 2. Well, that's very crafty, isn't it?
Judging it beautifully.
Just 3 feet to the cup. Let's go to John Rahm.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, that's a ripper.
saving one there after being all over the parking lot, chipping in for the par.
We have a par 3 on this one. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Come on, get down. Oh, well done. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Oh, that's too bad. And this one is for his par. Okay, let's head to the next. Just one off the lead after that hole. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
There's some trees over on the right-hand side that you want to take it just left of to find the center of the fairway. From there, you're going to go in with a mid-iron to a really small green. A high, soft shot is required to hold this green.
Pretty good shot there.
From around 180 yards out. One stroke off the lead. Going with the 5-iron here. They don't look to be dressed appropriately for their heading to the beach. That's not the outcome they were after.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there. John, give us a small update.
Hey guys, we are checking in with Lydia Ko as she gets it set for her next shot here on hole number 17.
And she's holed it. Absolutely magnificent.
Oh, a messy little lie in the bunker, but that is not a problem for this player. Yes, in the hole.
Okay, step one complete, out of the bunker. Now let's go make a putt. This putt for par here.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Good looking putt. Yeah, we'll take that. Sitting at -8 for the tournament. Teeing off here on the 17th hole.
The final challenging par 3 on this golf course. Good news is, though, is the green funnels in from both the right and left edges. Most shots are going to end up right in the center of this green.
Opting for the 5-wood. Yeah, that one will play. This putt is for a share of second. Oh, just missed. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. That's pretty tidy. Well, that'll maintain the momentum. Nice par putt. And the entire field looks up at that familiar sight and sees the name of Tiger Woods on top. And now striding to the final tee of this round. That looks to be a fairway finder to me. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Setting up from about 130 yards out.
Choosing the 9-iron here. This one is right down the pipe. Oh, that's simply brilliant. How good is that? And as this round winds down, he finishes in a tie for the lead. Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich B, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.